What's up? Alright, so I said that I would do a question and answer kind of YouTube thing. So I ran off a bunch of y'all's questions and I answered them. Well, somewhat answered them. I'm going to answer them on the spot too, but anyways, it's just to help me. Yeah, most of y'all didn't know how fidgety I was and get nervous and awkward and stuff, but anyways, it's a lot different than 6 seconds, that's for sure. Okay, well, the first question that I got was, do you get noticed in public a lot? Yes, I do, pretty much everywhere I go. I can't really go anywhere without somebody coming up to me, which is not bad. I love it. You know, sometimes when I'm trying to eat, you know, and food gets cold because one person comes up to me and then the rest of them think that they can. I'm just kidding, I don't care. I love it. Another one was, sorry, I'm so fidgety. I gotta quit. Calm down. I'm just kidding. How has Vine changed your life? Well, like the last question that I just answered, I can't really go anywhere. I always get noticed. I'm not used to that, but I mean, I've been noticed before, like for softball and stuff when I was younger, but nothing like this. It's completely different. Changed my life. But most importantly, Vine has like helped me like not take like life for granted, because some of you might ask like what I mean by that, but I mean like, because like I see so many people and I get so many emails from like people that are struggling with so much, and like, I mean, it's just amazing how much like impact that I've done on people's life, and I don't even realize it. You know, it's like a true blessing to know that I have helped people out there that I had no idea that I was doing just by making a 6-second video. So I mean, and I owe it all to Vine. Like, if I didn't have Vine, I wouldn't have y'all. You know, and not if y'all weren't there, I wouldn't be right here making this video. Probably I would have never even cared to make videos. But you know, at first it was all fun for me, and now it's still fun. But I love that I can relate to a lot of y'all. But anyways, I get a lot of emails, and I try my best to give the best advice I can. You know, some of the stuff is hard to read, but I always try my best to answer emails, especially if they're important. So Vine has definitely changed my life a lot, in good ways. Next question was, would you ever date a fan? I found that funny, kinda, because I mean, who knows who you end up dating? Really, it just depends on all the connection and stuff like that. So, I mean, and age and all that, kinda. So, anyways, next was, what is one accomplishment that you have done in your life so far that you're proud of? I said, you know, basically that I've succeeded in the job that I have now, and that I was able to buy my first house and my first truck. I bought a car before, but my truck I was proud of that. I love that truck. Oh, anyways, I'll get off topic sometimes and just talk about stuff. But yeah, I mean, at age 24 with only 2 years of college, I think that that's awesome. Like, I'm pretty proud of myself. Another one was, if you had to pick any game show to feature on, what would it be? And it would probably be The Price is Right, and I'm not even kidding. Because, I mean, first of all, that's a cool-ass show. I mean, who would want to be on The Price is Right? It's been here for years. You know, it's like, it's one of the best-known game shows ever, you know. But anyways, and another reason is because my grandmother, I called her my meemaw. I grew up like watching that show with her, and she passed away not too long ago. So it would be awesome to be on that show. Yeah, I would lose, but it would definitely be awesome to be on that show. And the only reason I say I would lose is because I would probably get so nervous and probably like pee my pants or something. But we're not gonna go there because especially because I'm looking at myself on the screen and it makes me nervous. Anyways, okay. Another one was my longest relationship. My longest relationship was, I would probably say my last one that I was in. Like, the one before that was pretty long, but we broke up so many times that it really didn't even count for like being as long as it was, that it even lasted. But the last one that I had was probably my longest. We dated for like almost 3 years. I'd say about 3 years, and yeah, I haven't been with really anyone since. I mean, I have, but haven't, not really serious. But me and her have been broken up for like a little over a year now. Probably give or take, probably give more than take. But not really remember much in between. Anyways, and am I dating? Am I having a relationship with anyone now? I have like relations with someone, I guess you could say, but I'm not in a I don't know how to say it, honestly. If you're watching this, I'm sorry that I don't really know how to say it, but it's kind of more like complicated, I guess you could say. Yeah. So, anyways, another question was, what are you looking for in a relationship? And I'd have to say that you have to have an awesome personality, trustworthy, faithful. Dang, you're looking. Not really, but it's always a plus. And we always have to have fun together. Like, I cannot be with someone that you cannot have fun with. Like, we gotta have fun. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about like, we can go outside and just work in the yard and have a great time and be a blast. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing miserable. Nothing that you just completely dread. Like, you don't want to come home and be like, oh my God, I really don't want to look at you right now. Because that's the worst relationship you could ever be in. I always want to have fun. How long have I known K-Buck and Kendall, and how long have we been friends? Me and K-Buck have been friends for probably like 6 years, and me and Kendall have been friends for probably like 8, maybe, like 8, yeah, about 8. Yeah, I've known Kendall for probably like 10, but we were only acquaintances probably for like those 2 years, so about 8 we've been good friends. But yeah, either way, we've been friends for a good minute, both of us. All 3 of us. Yeah. Okay, what is your dream girl? I'd probably say my dream girl was Mila Kunis, because she is just so sweet. Actually, I don't even know if she's sweet, but she's pretty. And I love her in all the movies. Okay. What kind of music do I listen to? Pretty much everything, but I listen to mostly rap. And but I love country, and I love rock and pop. I love all kind of music, really. Just whatever you're in the mood for. Gets me head bobbing, gets me going. You know what I'm saying? He's getting going like this. All right. All right. Well, if I wanted to move, where would it be and why? Some kind of island, beach, sand, sun. Yes. I just see my finger. I cut it last night. I was trying to open up my can of green beans, and I cut it right on that can. Hopefully I don't have any kind of diseases or anything, so off subject. Anyway, some kind of island I'd probably move to. I've always said Hawaii, but I could go anywhere pretty much, just as long as there's a beach, a lot of places to eat, a gym, people that are fun and nice people. But the beach is by far my most favorite place on this earth. I almost said world, but it's on this earth, not on this world. Okay. Alright. Flip the page, everyone. Alright, what is your favorite thing about meeting your fans? I love how happy they get. Like, I just love seeing them smile, get so excited, and have just so excited. It's great for me because it makes me really appreciate, life, honestly. If that's how I put it. Because it makes me really love life. And love that I can make someone so happy. Because they make me happy. What is your favorite thing to do and why? My favorite thing in the whole entire world is to hang out with my nephew Rivers. Before Rivers, I would have probably said my family. But, no, I'm just kidding. I love hanging out with my family, too. I love everything about my whole family. My family is great. They are the best family that I could have ever asked for. And Rivers is the most precious thing ever. And he is my favorite. Like, I love him. If you couldn't tell by my Instagrams and Vines, even sometimes when he's around, so. But hanging out with my nephew Rivers is my favorite thing to do in this entire world. What is my dream job? My dream job would be lifeguarding on the beach, of course. Back to the beach again. but a lifeguard on the beach, because I get to sit in the sand and the sun all day and just lifeguard, watch all those people. Hopefully no one drowns or gets in any kind of, ordeal in the water, because, I would save them, but I can't promise you that I wouldn't be scared of the jellyfish and the sharks, because I'm terrified. I love the water and stuff, and I'm just saying, I just really hope no one, if I ever get that job, make sure you're on the other side with the other lifeguard, because I'm just basically there just tanning and soaking up the sun, loving the beach. Probably had a few beers in me on the job. So if you're watching this and you're thinking about hiring me for like a lifeguard, just ignore that last part, because I really want to work on the beach. So if you're like a lifeguard person on the beach, you can comment underneath there and be like, you know what, yeah, I think you'd be like really good at that. I could just send me applications. I really think I'd be good for the job. So this is not a job interview, and I'm acting like it is. Okay, my bad. What is one of your pet peeves? Well, I think this probably might be weird for y'all, but one of my main pet peeves is noises, like weird noises, like unusual noises. I cannot stand, like, I am kidding. Like, if I hear something that is not normal, it's different, I'm like, it's just like, ting, my ears and like nerves shot through my body. I can hear them now. Like when my dog, like when Wheezy or Jax like has like a bone or something, and they're like slurping on it. Like, have you ever had a dog slurp on a bone? Because my dogs are real weird, like they're odd, and they like suck on it and slurp. Like, it's like piercing to my ears, and I can't stand it. And like loud noises, I really can't stand. I'm breathing a lot. Maybe I need some water or something. I don't smoke, so I'm just out of shape, huh? What is the creepiest thing a fan has done to or for you? Probably showing up at my house, and it's not. Don't get me wrong. I love my fans and everybody. Friends, fans, whatever you want to call them. I love it, but I love everybody, and I'm so glad that you want to come and see me. But it just, kind of freaked me out that you knew where I lived. I guess you just followed me from town or something. I don't know. But it's fine. If you're watching this and you've done that, don't feel bad, because, if I was a fan of someone, like, say if, like, Mila lived down the road from me, you're looking at us, and am I saying her name right? Like, I really hope so, because she is my dream girl. Mila, or Mila, I don't really know. Honestly, my friends always have to correct me, and I can't remember which one it was at this time. But if she lived down the road from me, I would probably go to her house too. So don't feel bad. So I would probably honestly like camp outside of her house until I got to see. Like, if I'm gonna stop now. I'm gonna stop. So if she happened to watch this video, which I really hope you do one day, Mila, sorry that I sound like a stalker. Okay. Anyways, have I ever been in love? Yes. Yes, I have. I have been in love. Am I still in love? No. I think you'll always love that person that you fall in love with, but not in love, because if you don't talk to him for a while and stuff like that, like, you kind of fall out of love, I guess. I don't really know how that works, because, not really a love expert, but yes, I have been. Did you and Josh and other people hang out on Vine? Did you all grow up together, or did you meet through Vine? Me and Josh have been friends for probably like 4 or 5 years. So no, we were friends before Vine. Y'all might know Greg Cleveland. Him and Josh are known for the I Just Want to Party Vine. Greg deleted his Vine for a while, and then he got it back with him and his wife. He got married. Greg used to live with me, and we used to make the stupidest Vines together. Like, like, I'm sure you've seen some of them if you've scrolled down far enough on my vines to see how crazy we were. But, and his too, but that's on his old vine, so they're not there anymore. But, yeah, we used to always vine together, and because we lived together, he was like my best friend. Still is one of my best friends. And, Josh would come over, because I've been friends with Josh forever too. We all live in the same area, so that's how we know each other, and we all started vining together, pretty much. And they would work together, so they would go off, and they would vine at work or whatever, and then pretty much, I guess that's how I got known, was because they would come home, and here I am in the background, and then all of a sudden, I started vining myself. So, I mean, they kind of helped me out at the beginning of how I even started vining. So, yeah, we've all been friends for a while. And, yep, and that's all the questions I got far down to, because, I mean, I'm so, like, hyper and stuff that I can't wait to do this. So I'll probably be doing YouTube a lot, which is probably good for some of you, and then probably not for some of you that cannot stand me, which I don't know who could not stand me. I'm just kidding. But anyways, that's all I got for right now. So, but don't worry, I have stuff coming, like, for real. And I know I did get a lot of questions about my coming out story and all that, and they want to know how I did it and how I got through it, and because of course I'm gay, if you didn't know. And but anyways, yeah, I'm gonna tell that story. I'm gonna tell it. It's gonna give me a minute, and I will. And I also got a question today when I was on the way home, sent to my email, about someone was wanting to come out to their family, but their family was religious, and they didn't know how. So that would be a good topic. That's a good topic for me to talk about too, because I'm religious. I'm a Christian, so that's something that I will definitely be talking about. And anyways, so I hope that y'all enjoyed those questions and answers. I probably didn't answer half of the ones y'all really wanted me to, but I just picked them here and there. So maybe I'll do it again. Maybe not. Possibly, because I love doing this, honestly. Like, I just love it. I haven't even eaten lunch yet, because I wanted to get in here and do this video. But anyways, though, stay tuned, and I'll see you guys later. I just said you guys. I always say y'all. Where did that come from? Anyways, later.